I know something interesting? IRL, I have a cat that has a bigger body count than this cat right here. Wow. Oh yeah, it's gonna. Yeah. See, that's why you have a less body count than my IRL cat. You a lazy bum. Alright, my delicious people. Today's video is gonna be a short one because I technically have already done all the calculations and all of the building beforehand. So I don't need to put any formula into it. I'm just gonna have to show you my thought process and run you through what I was thinking during building it. So, what we're going to be doing is the Despair. Ooh. It's going to be Stalker's weapon, which is very nice. And so, yeah, we're going to be doing the Incarnate version, which is currently available at this time, but won't be available next week, so I hope you get this video before Sunday. But yeah, we're going to be doing embedding projectiles do heat damage explosions, which is not a very large explosion, but they do spread out a little bit, so you'll be able to hit multiple targets that way. Just make sure you focus on hitting more targets than hitting a single target. We'll be doing base damage plus 60, and it's going to give us more multi-shot, and multi-shot will consume ammo capacity directly. And yeah, it's going to be doing a lot of damage in exchange for a lot of ammo. We're going to be doing projectile speed plus 50%, which is going to let us hit the head more often, and we're going to be doing critical chance and status chance. What we're going to be doing for the build is we're going to be building for flare. So we're going to need primed heated charge to give us a large amount of heat damage, to make sure that we have enough heat to get a higher chance of getting heat procs. We're also going to be getting viral with frostbite and pistol pestilence. We're going to be doing multi-shot with galvanized diffusion, and we're going to be doing creeping bullseye to get crit chance. But we are going to be using lethal torrent to offset the negative of minus fire rate, while also adding another multi-shot. We're going to be using prime target cracker for more crit damage, and we're going to be using hollow point because I can't put anything else here, because there isn't really anything else I can put here. I could put anemic agility, but I prefer more damage since we are using an explosive weapon and I don't want to chew through the entire magazine. So yeah, that's what we're going to be using today. And yeah, for the demonstration, I will be using Valkyr, and hopefully this build stands up to being a good weapons platform, but if not, you'll hear me at the end talking mad shit. So, yeah, and if you know, you know.
Additional life support has arrived. Has just made their first discovery. Keep up the good work. When you are ready, go to extraction.
Alrighty then, that was a lot of damage, which is very, very nice. What else is very nice is the fact that this build kinda sorta is a little bit broken, in a good way, which essentially Stalker's Vendetta actually works without having to have the other two weapons involved, which is interesting. but I'm not entirely sure if that's supposed to happen, but yeah. And then we have Swift Deliverance, which is going to be projectile speed. We're going to be doing Survivor's Edge, which is going to be crit chance and status chance. We're going to be using that status chance to keep Flare up, which is going to be kept up with Frostbite, Pistol Pestilence, and Primed Heated Charge. Don't worry if you don't have Prime versions of these mods, just use the regular ones, it'll be just fine. We're using Galvanized Diffusion and Lethal Torrent for multi-shot, Creeping Bullseye for crit chance, with Lethal Torrent offsetting the fire rate. We'll be using Prime Target Cracker, or Target Cracker if you don't have Primed, and a Hollow Point for the crit chance, crit damage I mean, for a total of 8.1 crit damage. Keeping in mind that since Flare is here, it'll be taking over for our, where'd it go? Our Hornet Strike. It's 2 Hornet Strikes worth, so it's completely fine just to use Flare. As long as you keep on hitting enemies, you should be able to keep up your heat. And yeah, that's very, very nice. I love this weapon. It's one of my favorites. I don't use it very often because the Atomos is just that much better as a beam weapon, but yeah, this weapon is still very, very good. So yeah, have wonderful, wonderful nightmares. I will see you in them. And remember, if you're watching my content, I know you're into it. Honey, honey.
They fought well.
Dreamers. There just is no holding you all back.